What, one? I will hit the portal. I'm shy to tell him. That boy saying, "Listen, I got something for your this off-season, coach." And then they get mad when you tease them too, but for the man, just for that not to play no more. So.
Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA, and home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt, who hope today they will hit all of the right notes. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on another SEC rival, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. Out of the end zone. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. So Vanderbilt's offense takes the field. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
They'll run it from the gun. Hard running there. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Commodores come to the line in the hurry-up. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise continuing to get louder and louder. Haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results are worrying. They have lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And the defense registers their first sack, and they're bringing pressure from the second level. They're going to do a really good job in this game changing up the looks, trying to confuse this offensive line, and they did it there.
Second down now after the sack. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on third down.
And the Commodores will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense comes out for their first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Really good-looking run. You know, you think about the legacy Alabama has at the running back position. It's ridiculous. Mark Ingram won a Heisman, obviously. Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs. I'm going to go back to Sean Alexander, who I played against back in the day, too. All these guys had speed. All these guys had vision and quickness. And this guy right here, he has all of those traits himself. Just another big-time talent in the Crimson Tide backfield.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. It's complete. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. They're lining up to boot it away. And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocked.
They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Hauls it in and looking upfield.
The return is brought down at the 39, and the Alabama offense...
Now this offense is back on the field. They'll try the run. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And it's caught inside the 30. Touchdown Tide! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point extends the lead to 16. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They capped that one off in style, a 74-yarder for the score. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Leaves it with the back. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so... Well, you've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Here comes that Alabama offense.
Yeah, good game.
Really
Y'all in for a
doozy. With a touchdown, they'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine.
No. I was like, literally the whole first quarter, I was in the full verse.
So much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
I was literally just bullshitting. And then I was like, I caught picks. I was pitching that bitch back, and they ended up with the ball.
He's going to pass on second down. Firing to
the
the right, complete. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Okay, I don't have them to
Here's
a
this
field goal
offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line.
You know I went.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop.
Oh, no, I threw 2. I told you I was running 4 verts.
That usually equals a first down every couple of carries, so don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
Oh, hello.
Oh, look out.
Hello.
Touchdown, Alabama. And they'll put that
I might be kicking the field goal, too.
6 on the board.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over
they had to have a little fun.
that can take it the distance on any given play.
Yeah. Yeah, them boys went up.
And they thought about a return and thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
That last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
See, look, you see what the score was? Oh, you probably ain't watching the screen no more, but shit, 14, 17,
bring your feet. Get them to the ground.
20.
That's how you create those little birdies that fly over people's heads when they're with.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, this guy's had all of college football talking after coming away with 3 sacks in his first game, and he already notches his first sack and missed one. What a terror he has been on offense.
It's a video game at the end of the day.
Pressure coming. And the defense gets loose, bringing the Heat, and down he goes again. The Commodores will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's got great speed. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. start the drive here with first down to open this period. Using the quick game. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Kept it on the ground on first down. See if they stick with that plan on second. They try to pop a run on the draw. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Alabama trying to cash in on this red zone trip. Wants to throw on third. Gets it out fast. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. On fourth down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They'll try to add another to their lead. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, to get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Fires to the big fella. Bulldozes him. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. New set of downs after that completion. Use the play fake, down a throw. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. And the defense drags him down.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on second in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up third and short.
Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. And the Commodores are marching down the field. Comes out throwing on first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
What
The
happened?
quarterback now at this point is looking over the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Don't he play part this week?
On second down, looking again to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Burns. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
A great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Burns. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. He leaves it with his back.
I ain't got to know him. I know Pop.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them
Like
play the run.
somebody had
If
asked
you can get
me
this
before,
many a
like,
chunk,
fight,
they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing.
Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. I'm not sure this was ever a real decision. They'll go for it on 4th and inches. They'll try it on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
I hate that shit.
Two running backs alongside the quarterback. The back goes in motion.
So
He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
I know what to do against. I know what he could do against.
Trying to make magic with
hurry
his
up
feet.
offense the first 2 drives.
At the 35, he's open. Finally run out of bounds,
Defense
but
fuck.
he has this offense rolling with a first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Let me tune into this.
Got his man downfield. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
Nah, nigga.
As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand.
Go
The
Vandy.
Tide with the 1st and 10.
What it is, the Commodores, ain't it?
They want to just keep throwing it.
Oh, no.
Fires and picked off. Got some room to run. And
Yes, sir. Let's go, Vandy.
But on the great return to improve.
I always a hater in the crowd.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Commodores headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Moving out of the pocket. At the 35, he's loose. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Oh, what a grab by the defense. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Going deep. And he hauls it in.
I never thought I'd see the day where Alabama got to pay the rest.
And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. They keep count of their number of explosive plays, and that last one has them set up 1st and 10 at the 19. Now from inside the red zone. They're bringing heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack at 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Got his man out of the backfield. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game, but I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, doubling the football.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bama! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. The scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
I just went to OT with
Really
Pitt.
put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They'll use
I mean,
it
it was really my fault. I really was
halftime.
bullshit.
Maybe time for one or two more plays.
I was really bullshitting when I shouldn't have been. But no, dead ass. Like the first quarter and a half, I ran 4 verts every play.
There he is.
They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10.
Oh.
Looking to move it through the air. Finds his man down the middle. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Yeah, Tyler, I ain't get to watch your game today.
We done been in there. Ain't nothing going on.
Play of the half.
They throwing it deep.
On second down, they'll take to the air.
Well, are you?
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going
How many deep passes you threw?
Now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, a stirring
Oh, is that many?
today in Nashville as we say hello
He
to
lost
our
count.
broadcast studios. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver.
No, the furthest. That's the
This is
furthest pass.
clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at First Bank Stadium.
Okay.
I never preschool people.
All right, Kevin, I'm ready to start the second half here.
Who else?
And the Commodores
No.
start the second
Trina
half.
did say that. Which, huh?
It's alright. It's on stream. Good thing I say the
On
chats.
the move from inside
What
his
does it mean
spot.
it's on street? Nigga, Trina did say
He
that.
gets
I
a
No, you said it.
He's able to pick his way
When I said it on stream, you was like, make sure I put the baddest in front of.
Yeah, nigga, you heard the fuck I
Here
said.
comes that Alabama
Exactly.
offense. Motion
I
trying
ain't
to get
going
the
back on what I
defense to
said.
show his hand. Trying to get to it.
And I told Trina.
Thank
He
God.
was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week he was unbelievable. This week even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
Alabama pushing the tempo. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They bring him down, and he's going to lose the yard.
55 yen worth of down.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game is.
And it's caught inside the 25. Touchdown tie. And the route is on.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Central Michigan is in trouble. Check that. They're in a world of trouble because...
Bro, Auburn beat the shit out of Notre Dame.
That does not look very good. They're trailing by 17 to Buffalo. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Burns. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain here. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll need to convert this third down to their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got him downfield. Flying down the left side. What a play there. He's got it all the way down to the 7-yard line. Commodores will try to punch it in on 1st and goal.
What?
Moving to running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand.
But I think it was free.
It was free at one point.
They push it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd.
I'm about to get Assassin's Creed. I want to get that bill right now, to be honest.
I'm over.
Quarterback moving up.
I know you said you're going to wait till that bill on sale.
And not much doing there as the defense runs him out of bounds.
I'm tired of watching gameplay.
Looking to put a dent in the scoreboard. It is 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball is picked off. Crosses midfield. The 30. The 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Alabama! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
And he's going to bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring it down at the 12-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive.
That's the reason, but I didn't
You're right, Grace. I think it's really dependent on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to punt.
Looking to pass on 2nd down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
You want to have a lot of success on defense, make the quarterback feel uncomfortable. This defense has been doing it time and time again, and you can tell this quarterback doesn't have a friend.
Got his man quickly.
And the
defense
that.
makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
I don't even give a fuck. Well, it don't even matter. Michigan State lost anyway.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. On target over the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Commodores are flying down the field. He wants to throw it again. Grabs it in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. That last completion sets them up on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down. It'll bring up a big decision. And the Commodores will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Line gets set, 1st down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Looks as if he's going to run it.
Oh.
Smashes through. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. I don't know if this is the time for this type of risk. Offense going for it inside its own 40. On 4th down, looking to pass. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down. First down here for the offense. The run to the left. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6.
I might download that whole goddamn delete GTA.
I ain't know y'all had GTA. I would have been.
I was playing GTA a little bit, but
Get some points.
nobody was on it, so I stopped playing it.
Not even close to his receiver.
I get Red Dead sound look better though.
Third and short, and they'd love to pick up the first
So,
down and avoid
yeah,
settling for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout.
yeah, bro. GTA, that shit dead now. Like, we done did everything.
Everything you want. The Commodores trying to cash it in on first and goal.
Yeah, little shit, nothing like crazy.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense blows up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still third and goal. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he makes the catch with just a hair on it. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And this one splits the umpires. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Powers through. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it.
He bounced back inside.
Pick up on that run. We have come to the end of the third quarter. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work.
Oh, they don't put the backups. That's crazy.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On second down, wants to throw. He's going for it all. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
They don't put the backups in
here. That type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Fires to the right. He's got it. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down.
Nigga on a Friday?
Tomorrow? What the fuck? This nigga act like he was in the bed at 9 o'clock on the school night.
Pick up before the defense cuts him down.
Go what?
After the productive first down play, it's second and
Your folks made you go to bed on a Friday?
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
Your folks made you go to bed on a Friday night?
Bedtime. You making your point non-existent. That nigga ain't in school.
With first and 10.
I understand Saturday night they got church in the morning, but
That nigga ain't even got no proper sleeping schedule yet.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Now on second down after the incompletion.
That arrow, they just jumped your ass. Why they getting up on you like that?
He's looking to throw.
That's crazy. Oh no.
Oh, picked off.
Hold on, that boy Sosa.
And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Power football with the run. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
On second down, he's looking downfield. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Lost one deep down the right side. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up.
After like God of War 2, I wasn't interested in that bit like that.
They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number.
I like just God of War in general.
Here comes that Alabama offense. That last
God of War? Oh, you talking about Ragnarok?
Mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in
You ain't never watched any type of Viking show?
They've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He uncorks one deep.
God damn.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Here comes the offense on second down. Quarterback will audible.
That's the devil.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Crosses the 30. He's got to lay. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if this were a touchdown in their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs and I'm in scoring position.
Well,
they bring him
me and Pop wanted to say
it
there.
To put them in position to pick up
I
the
am a
first down.
cracker.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red
Talking to
zone.
one right now.
He's got it.
Nigga.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Vandy.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things. Some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that. Put some points on the board. So
I said pint size. Pint size.
Coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
He's the back of it. How he fight through adversity.
That's a part of it. Right? You're going to be a great player. You've got to learn how to handle these mistakes.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll run play action. It's complete on the right side. Tackled immediately after the catch.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag.
He's looking deep. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the stomping
Rolling from Lauderdale.
You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable 4th quarter lead, and they know
what if they had a time on kick He couldn't kick a field goal.
This
He
has
had to
been a
go for 2.
complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. He's going to pass. And they got him for the sack.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And his molars are probably rattling after that.
He will get
but
clapped.
he did get the first down. And the Commodores will have it 1st and 10. He wants to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. They're going to throw it again. Catch in the middle, it's Willingham. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing it. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Trying to beat the D deep. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. They make the tackle, and he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed.
Yeah, I was about to see that.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he's coming out of the end zone. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beat.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Bama! That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the defense gets to the quarterback. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. After not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. He's looking to throw. He makes the grab. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. With this big push and they're working with Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, Dave.
Yeah, just dominate the game. And now, listen,
shit all night.
Run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the dub.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Gonna let it fly. And he makes the catch inside the 10. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. See? Like that guy had 12 touchdowns on him. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And a few anxious moments, but the hit. Oh, it's out.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously
Let me get that tail back, bitch.
Kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play calls.
He'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positives today, but like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message for the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but like, let's live in this moment and try to be great right here.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And the defense gets the big 3rd down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for a 4th down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. After this, it'll be a wrap. They'll throw it on 1st down. Looking for the end zone. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 40. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown Tide. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return.
Nah, Dak Prescott.
Definitely more entertaining with Tony Romo.
Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Well, this one had all the suspense and Bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready.
Everybody had 100. You get 100. You get 100.
Kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate a field. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you. Put up a bunch of points and win by a lot of points.